Hi everyone, it's Peter Schiff. This is Thursday morning, April 1st, 2010, April Fool's Day. What I really like to do is make fools of all the naysayers out there that say Peter Schiff can't win the Senate race, like the article I read this morning in the American Spectator online, which was a relatively good article on the race in Connecticut and Connecticut politics, except that the writer started with the conclusion that I had no chance of winning, so basically dismissed my candidacy. Well, let's make all the naysayers eat crow on this. I know I can win this race, and I want to thank everybody who believes in my cause and who believes in me, who contributed to my campaign over the past week or so. We did raise over $200,000 during that week. I think that's a great week of fundraising, and I think we should all be proud of what we've done, but we can do a lot more. You know, last night at around 9:30, when we had just under 100,000 to go to meet my goal of 2 million in total money raised by the end of the quarter, I offered a challenge. I challenged everybody to hit that goal by midnight, and that I would then put $500,000 of my own money into the campaign to bring the total raised to $2.5 million. And I know a lot of people tried hard because we raised over $20,000 during about a 2-hour period, which was about $10,000 an hour. That wasn't bad. But obviously, it wasn't sufficient to meet my challenge. Now, I know a lot of you might think, well, the only reason I made that challenge was because I knew it was impossible. I knew I wasn't going to have to put the $500,000 up because I knew that nobody could raise that much money that quickly, that late at night. Well, you know, I wasn't sure. I thought there was a shot that it actually might happen. But you know what? I decided to put the $500,000 in anyway. And here's what I'm proposing. Here's my $500,000 challenge to you and to the nation. First, get the campaign up to the $2 million goal that I initially set. And then match my $500,000. And I'm going to give the country a month to do it. Let's see if my campaign could raise another $500,000 between now and the end of April. Now that's about $20,000 per day. Obviously, if we could raise $20,000 in 2 hours last night, we could raise $20,000 a day for the next 30 days. Now, for a lot of people who've already donated, maybe they can't give much more. They can give a little, but you know what? There are a lot of people who haven't donated yet. I've got over 20,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel. I've got over 30,000 fans on Facebook. That's more than enough people to contribute to raise the $500,000. But you know what everybody needs to do? It's not just about your contribution. It's about encouraging other people to contribute. So, you know, post it on the message boards, get on the chat rooms, put the stuff on your Facebook pages, email people, talk to your friends, your family members, your classmates, your colleagues. Let people know how important it is that I get elected to the United States Senate and how important it is that everybody raise me $500,000 over the next 30 days. And as an extra challenge, if everybody can match my $500,000, I know that some of you have organized a money bomb on May 1st. Well, if you can match my $500,000 during the month of April, I'll match your money bomb on May 1st, dollar for dollar. So if that money bomb raises an additional $250,000, then I'll cough up another $250,000. If you raise another $500,000, then I'm in for another $500,000. It's up to you. You match my $500,000 this month, I'll match your money bomb May 1st. That's the deal. And I hope everybody picks up this challenge and raises this money. And in fact, even if we raise it, that'll make news. I think that'll raise a lot of eyebrows if we can raise that kind of money that quickly. Now, we're going to be reporting our quarterly numbers soon. And I'm not exactly sure how much we raised on the quarter, but it's not, the numbers are going to be diminished by the fact that I had to send back $100,000 of donations. Now, most of those donations, I'm assuming, are going to come back next month, and I'm not going to recount them. I don't want to double count them because we didn't subtract them when we sent them out, but we're going to have to subtract them for the purpose of fundraising. But the reason we had to send the money back is because these were some of my earlier donations, and I didn't get the right information from the donors. And so based on election rules, I had to send all the money back, which is so ridiculous. It's, bureaucratic red tape, because obviously I could have just gotten the information. It's just asking a question. But what we have to do is send the checks out there and ask people to send them back. And the ridiculous part about it is they can actually send back the same check. They can turn it over, endorse it to the campaign, and mail it right back with an answer to their question. Obviously, it would be a lot simpler if we can keep the original donation and just get their answer to the question. But of course, nothing is simple, nothing is efficient when the government is involved. And of course, campaign finance are no exception. So unfortunately, those are the rules. We live by them. But we really need to raise a lot of money. My quarter was still not bad, but it could be better. And this quarter will be a lot better with your help. Anyway, that's it. That's the challenge. Peter Schiff's $500,000 challenge. You match me, I match you, and I put my $500,000 up first. Good faith money, knowing that everybody else will pick up the challenge and match me. And everybody knows that it's no joke and it's no publicity stunt. It's real money. Anyway, thanks to everybody in advance for everything that you've done and that everything that you will do to help me not only win the Republican nomination, but win the election in November and bring our message of liberty, of freedom, of the Constitution, of limited government, of less government spending, of lower taxes, of diminished regulation, of restored American prosperity, to bring those ideas into the United States Congress, into the Senate, so that they may be enjoyed by Americans, not only in Connecticut, but all across this great country. Thanks, everybody. Take care.